What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Saturday, March 7th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Hey guys, our cash game lineup optimizer is now live. Playing cash games is the secret to building your bankroll. So that's why we've created our cash game lineup optimizer that will generate a lineup based on the highest projected ownership. In cash game lineups, you want safer plays that carry less risk and are owned by a larger percentage of the field. By using the wisdom of the crowd, we will generate a cash game lineup based on ownership projections. This new tool is available right now, so come on in and start building your bankroll. Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know, we added our first version of the XFL Position Optimizer, which has projected points, projected value, and we're gonna have projected ownerships in there as well. We're gonna be adding more XFL tools to Draft Dashboard, so come on in and give those a try. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Jamal Murray from the Denver Nuggets playing the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have the second worst defense overall, and they give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Jamal Murray has averaged 33.5 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 33 minutes per game with a 25% usage rate. He scored 33, 28, and 33 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 34, 37, and 36 minutes. He's projected at 34 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.1 times value. He's $6,700 DraftKings salary and $200 less on FanDuel. This is a fast-paced game and a fantastic matchup, so I like Jamal Murray here versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. And if you're looking for a value play on DraftKings, I'm not sure about this FanDuel price, but it looks like he's a nice value on DraftKings. I like Mike Conley from the Utah Jazz playing the Detroit Pistons, who have the 12th worst defense overall, and they're middle of the pack defending opposing point guards. Mike Conley has averaged 26 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 28 minutes per game with a 23% usage rate. He scored 43, 29, and 28 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 34, 26, and 30 minutes. He's projected at 27.4 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.6 times value. He's $4,900 DraftKings salary and $500 more on FanDuel. So I love that DraftKings price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 214 points scored in this game. Just be careful because this game is a back-to-back for Utah. It's a fast-paced game and a decent matchup. So I like Mike Conley on DraftKings here versus the Detroit Pistons. And one more value play for you here at point guard. I might even prefer this guy more than Mike Conley because I know he's going to get the minutes on the back-to-back. I like Jordan Clarkson from the Utah Jazz playing the Detroit Pistons. So Jordan Clarkson has averaged 23.8 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 24 minutes per game with a 26% usage rate. He's projected at 23.1 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.8 times value. He's only $4,000 DraftKings salary and $300 more on FanDuel. So I think I prefer Jordan Clarkson here versus the Detroit Pistons. Okay everyone, it's time to announce the winner of our $100 weekly comment contest. And the winner is Vincent Valdez. Vincent Valdez, congratulations. You are the winner of this week's $100 comment contest. Please reply to our comment to collect your prize. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I like Will Barton from the Denver Nuggets playing the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have the second worst defense overall, and they give up the third most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Will Barton has averaged 31.5 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 33 minutes per game with a 20% usage rate. He's projected at 30.5 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.7 times value. He's 5,300 DraftKings salary and 200 less on FanDuel. So this is a fast-paced game and a fantastic matchup. I think this Denver versus Cleveland game is a nice game to stack. So I like Will Barton here versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay, let's take a look at the small forward position. I like Bogdan Bogdanovic from the Sacramento Kings playing the Portland Trailblazers, who have the sixth worst defense overall, and they give up the fifth most fantasy points to opposing small forwards. Bogdan Bogdanovic has averaged 26 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 28 minutes per game with a 23% usage rate. He scored 30, 36, and 24 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 35, 30, and 27 minutes. He's projected at 26.6 fantasy points here tonight. That's just about 5 times value. He's 5,400 DraftKings salary and 300 less on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 230 points scored in this game. It's a fast-paced game and a great matchup. So I like Bogdan Bogdanovic here versus the Portland Trailblazers. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, who do we have at the power forward position? I like Kevin Love from the Cleveland Cavaliers playing the Denver Nuggets, who have a good defense overall, and they've been good versus opposing power forwards, but Kevin Love has averaged 37 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 31 minutes per game with a 23% usage rate. He scored 55, 41, and 49 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 37, 31, and 37 minutes. So this guy's been on fire, projected at 38 fantasy points here tonight. That's just about 5 times value. He's 7,800 DraftKings salary and 600 less on FanDuel. So I love that FanDuel price. It's a home game and a fast-paced game, so I like Kevin Love here versus the Denver Nuggets. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Rudy Gobert for the Utah Jazz playing the Detroit Pistons, who have the 12th worst defense overall, and they give up the 10th most fantasy points to opposing centers. Rudy Gobert has averaged 40.4 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 35 minutes per game with a 16% usage rate. He's projected at 40.1 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.3 times value. He's only 7,600 DraftKings salary, but he's 700 more on FanDuel. So I love that DraftKings price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 214 points scored in this game. It's a fast-paced game and a good matchup, so I like Rudy Gobert here versus the Detroit Pistons. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck. This is a quick reminder, you should be reading the comments of this video. We have some savvy basketball fans who watch these videos and they often give great plays and call me out when my picks are wrong. Wisdom of the crowd is a great way to get a feel for what players the field likes in today's NBA slate. We also have a DFS tool that shows you what players our members like for today's slate, so you can come on in and check that out. Okay guys, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit that red subscribe button. We put out new fantasy basketball videos every single day. So if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification, you won't miss out on any of our new fantasy basketball and fantasy football videos. Tons of free stuff coming your way. It only takes a second, and it helps us push out more fantasy content for you guys to consume each and every day. It's because of you subscribers that make this possible. So thank you for supporting this channel.